Welcome back. Scams targeting Hoosier seniors are on the rise, and they're getting more and more sophisticated. New statistics from the FBI show that here in Indiana, roughly 1,100 victims over the age of 60 filed complaints with a total financial loss of more than $26 million last year. And that's only from people who came forward to report it. So how can you protect yourself or your loved ones from falling victim to one of these scams? The FBI Indianapolis Citizens Academy Alumni Association is hosting a free workshop to try and help. And joining me this morning to talk a little bit about this is FBI Special Agent in charge for the Indianapolis Field Office, Herbert Stapleton. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
This is a really important topic. We know that sometimes the elderly are bigger targets for scams, but there's been a lot, in past years that we're used to that they can maybe recognize. But talk about how these have become more sophisticated and really harder to spot.
Yeah, so I think as the technology evolves, the techniques of the scammers evolve with them. And so what we really see is a lot of age-old techniques, but enabled by newer technology. So as people conduct more business online, like banking and other types of personal business, they put more personal information online. And then, of course, at the very cutting edge, there are things like AI that allow people to replicate, the voices or pictures of perhaps loved ones, or use those types of technological techniques to make their scams even more convincing.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm online a lot. I use the internet a lot. We talk about these scams, and there's even been situations where, I'm trying to sell something online where I think, is this fake? And I've almost gotten pretty far into it. So I can imagine someone who's, not as familiar, it can be really easy to fall for these.
Yeah, I think that's one of the misconceptions too, is a lot of people think that, just because you get scammed, that means you're somehow naive, but it really is, many of these scams are very, very convincing, and that's why we have to make sure that we do the best we can for awareness and education of everybody, including older Americans, to make sure that we can prevent as many of these scams as possible.
Absolutely. What kind of advice do you have for people to spot one of these, whether it's you're looking out for your loved one or even yourself? What are things that should raise a red flag for you to say, well, something doesn't seem right here?
Yeah, one of the primary things is we often see these scammers trying to create a sense of urgency or time pressure. You have to act right now. And so when you get that sort of pressure from someone that you're communicating with online, it's right to be suspicious. Another one is, legitimate businesses don't contact you unsolicited and ask you to provide highly personal information like dates of birth and social security numbers, or financial information like bank accounts. And so those are probably the two main red flags that you always want to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, and you guys actually have a workshop coming up that's free. So tell us a little about when, where this is, how can people get involved to learn more?
So the FBI is just one part of a really comprehensive workshop that's being put on by our Citizens Academy Alumni Association and other sponsors. So we have a number of experts coming in. It's going to be at Westfield High School on Monday, June 10th, and it's going to be from 9:30 until 1 o'clock. Includes a free luncheon sponsored by the Citizens Academy Alumni Association. And so there's going to be a whole host of speakers, including speakers from the FBI, who will be able to give more in-depth tips about how to protect yourself from these types of scams and what to do if you have fallen victim to one of these.
Yeah, and we'll pull this graphic back up for you. Take your phone out or a piece of paper so you can write down that information. It is a free workshop. You do need to register for this. The information on your screen right now on how you can do that. If you would like to attend, you need to RSVP to Lisa Albano. Her number 463-215-2419. Again, it's right there on your screen, 463-215-2419. If you would like to send her an email rather than calling, her email address is lisa@scofhc.org. One more time, it's there on your screen, lisa@scofhs.org. We're going to include this information also on our website for you so that you can take a look at it. This is really great advice that I think anyone could use, even if you think I could spot a scam. They really are tricky these days.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that we see really often is everybody has a vulnerability, right? Like all people have something that they might have a blind spot to. And so just because you fall victim to one of these doesn't mean that you're a bad person or naive or susceptible. And so what we really want to encourage people to do is don't be afraid to come forward. Don't be ashamed, don't be afraid, report it to law enforcement. talk to a trusted family friend or advisor, and that's the best way to make sure that we minimize the loss and maybe even be able to track down the bad guys and bring them to justice.
Yeah, that's always the goal. Special Agent Stapleton, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. There's that info one more time on your screen for you on how to RSVP for this event. Now, though, let's send it over to Jim with a check of our weather. Jim, how's it looking outside?
All right, looks